Then there's Parker. Then there's Howard. And it's Haywood in at the 4. Carter will. Williams the pass to Ibaka. Carter Williams dishes to Anthony. 6 to shoot. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess. Huh?
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power. Wow. He knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
Now here's Howard. And that one's drained from the low block. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. On defense, the Bronx. Carter Williams kicks to Sanders. He feeds it to Carmelo. Back to Sanders. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And here's Jones. And there's the pass to Haywood. From beyond the arc, Dwight Howard again.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Now here's Carter Williams. Here's Sanders. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
He hits the second from the line. Here comes Jones. Dishes it to Haywood. A 3-ball. Good. Haywood's got himself on the board with 3 there. And it's Seattle with the ball. Shoots from the baseline. Feeds it to Anthony. He kicks it to Carter Williams. Goes back up. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Jones, the pass to Beal. The 8-footer. Here's Haywood. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
Good on the second free throw. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Carter Williams with it. And there's the feed to Carmelo. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Parker. Here's Beal. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Beal's got his first bucket in this one.
Really aggressive play, taking it to the rim against the big man.
Tell you what, I love that fearless attitude.
They get the rebound. Sanders. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Taj Gibson's checked in for Ibaka. Batum comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Jason Terry, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And it's Williams in for Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Terry off the drive. There's the dish to Gibson. Snatched up. Williams kicks to Terry. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Payton dishes to Smith. Back to Payton. Beal from long range. Beal with another miss.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, he had a really good look. I mean, he'll knock that down more often than not.
Williams gets the bucket.
You know, they've really built the lead on their inside game and their ability to convert second chance opportunities, Kevin.
Not sure what he was thinking there. That's embarrassing.
You think? I mean, come on now. Doesn't he realize there's a game going on here?
Good glass work there. Rebounds have been a little tough to come by for them in this quarter.
Well, it looks to me like they're still finding their way out there, but it is early.
Stolen away. That's good from Davis on the assist by Smith.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
It's stolen by Davis. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
And the key has been the second chance points. You look at this team, the hustle that they play with, very impressive in that first quarter.
Well, it's showing up on the scoreboard. I mean, you get second chance points like that. It can add to your totals and also demoralize your opponent.
We've got Anthony. Bucket is up there with Rudy Gobert. That's Thabo Cephalosha. And it's Carter Williams in a point. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. LeBron shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He's off on the second. To the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of his size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs? I mean, even more so when the defender is up tight on him like that time.
Here's Anthony. Almost, but it rolls out. The Bronx trails by 6. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
And there's an intentional foul, but I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, tough to explain that one. It looks like he just lost his focus.
Omer Ashi, he's checked in for Moultrie. 14 feet away. Carter Williams can't get it to go. And stolen by Cephalosha. Kicks it to Carter Williams. Out to the wing. Plenty of space. Wow, way off on that one. Here's Jones. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
And he was one step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Now here's Carter Williams. They lead by 4. Anthony can't hit.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
And that one's good. Anthony's got his second basket of the game.
Man, a pleasure to watch him work at that end of the floor.
It's a timeout called here, the first for the Bronx.
Well, he may just be trying to get a break in the action to clear their heads. You know, a lot of their shots are rimming out. You wonder if their confidence isn't suffering at this point.
I think that's a good time to call a timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for them, just burn a timeout and let them forget about it. Regroup, talk about it, and refocus.
Greg Smith, he's checked in for Seattle. Morrow comes in for Serge Ibaka. The Bronx also with a sub. Beal's checked in for Jones. They get it back. Sheik. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He hits one and misses one, each at the line.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, and that's really important. You've got to continue to attack.
Clark, some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
That was a beautiful fadeaway. Knocked it down with the defender right in his grill.
Anthony sets the pick for Carter Williams. Anthony, the pass to Carter Williams. Clock at 6. Here's Anthony. And another basket for Seattle.
Now you got to love the footwork. How about that turnaround?
And Neal kicks to Beal. Haywood dishes to Thompson. Ashik in the post. Covered by Smith. Ashik no good. Seattle leading by 7. And the foul called on Gary Neal. That is his first foul of the game. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Larry Sanders is checked in for Greg Smith. Gibson comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Cephalosha. And Mo Williams subbed in for Michael Carter-Williams. Here's Gibson. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Jason Terry is checked in for Anthony Morrow. Payton passes to Howard. The 10-footer. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Williams against Payton. And a wide open look for Sanders. Kicks it out to Terry. Looking for Gibson. He gets it there. Tries yet again. And the layup is good. Gibson's got his first points of the game. The Bronx trails by 9. Payton dishes to Smith. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Francisco Garcia, he's checked in for the Bronx.
Boy, his free throw shooting, just another reason he's such a good all-around player.
Payton kicks to Smith. Howard in the post. He's against Sanders. Outside Williams. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half is now in the books. Seattle. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. One of the stories here, Larry Sanders really getting it done today.
Boy, his rebounding was superb in that first half, particularly at the offensive end where he's really battling.
And that continually allowed them to get 2 quality shots on the same possession, Steve. That's invaluable.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jock Rivers. They've got Jones. He's out there with Bradley Beal. Howard is out there with Parker. And it's Haywood in the 4 spot.
soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
You know, I got to say, Clark, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going to go.
We saw it. Ended up right where it was supposed to, in the basket.
It sure did.
I don't think anybody knew where it was going to go. That's his comfort zone, so defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Here's Beal. And the Bronx tacks on 2 more.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
In low to Ibaka. Stolen by Haywood. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. That one's on Anthony.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out in the locker room at the break.
The Bronx shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Carter Williams kicks to Anthony. No good again that time.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
Howard with a clean look. Chance there to take the lead, missing.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
It's deflected. Here's Cephalosha. Haywood with the rebound. Haywood's got his 6th rebound on the night. Seattle grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Anthony. The baseline jumper goes down. Anthony's got 8 points.
That was an important bucket. They're only 1 of 5 now, so they really had to get their offense clicking.
And Seattle making a change here. Gobert's checked in. Then for the Bronx, Davis is checked in for Parker. And Gary Neal subbed in for Jones. And Beal kicks to Neal. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Anthony's shot is off.
In this quarter, he's really been off the mark. He just looks a little bit unsettled.
And it's Davis with the jam.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And that's the play we're going to remember when this game is all said and done.
Fast break, the Bronx. And Neal kicks to Haywood. He dishes it to Neal. There's Beal with the 3.
Got a good look, though. I thought that was going to go down.
Now, the D may have done just enough there, Clark, to bother him and throw that shot off.
Here's Carter Williams. And once again off the mark by Seattle. And Neal kicks to Beal. And the layup is good. Beal's got 6 points.
Well, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Here's Cephalosha. And that one is stuffed right through. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, it's been a really good game for sure. I mean, it looks like it's going to stay tight throughout.
Yeah, very competitive action. I agree with you, Clark. I mean, this one could come down to the last few minutes the way it looks.
Now here's Carter Williams. 6 points for him. Anthony. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
Here's Carter Williams following the basket by Dwight Howard. Here's Anthony. And another basket for Seattle.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
Seattle shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw good from Anthony. So both teams making some changes here. That one is no good. Here comes Smith. Here's Payton. Rebounded by Anthony. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Terry's got the ball. Three-quarters of play in a close game here. Here's Jones. Batum is up there with Taj Gibson. And there's Terry. Then there's Mo Williams. And it's Sanders in the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. It's Thompson off the drive. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Here's Terry, and that is good. Terry's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Seattle.
Boy, nice work inside. Tough to get that shot over a big defender like that.
Oh, that takes skill and creativity, Steve, particularly on the release to make sure he doesn't get a hand on it.
That's not the way for a team to get back into a game by giving up easy shots like that. It has to start at the defensive end.
Fires for 3. No luck. The Bronx goes the other way with it. And Garcia kicks to Ashik. Seattle grabs the miss. Sanders has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Terry again missing. And here's Ashik. That's good. And the Bronx leads by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark and Steve. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you hate to lose it.
Boy, after all this energy that both teams have expended, you're right, Clark. This would be a tough one to lose.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Bronx.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
And they've really done a nice job on the glass, too. A lot of second chance points here tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Serge Ibaka has checked in for Gibson. Cephalosha comes in for Jason Terry. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Williams. Ibaka sets the pick for Carter-Williams. Smith with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Jones kicks to Thompson. Beal gets a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. And now a 6-point Bronx lead.
Wow, this 4th quarter has just been tremendous for them from deep.
Yeah, they're locked in and putting up a ton of points from outside.
Seattle calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup, and for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Bronx making a switch here. Wheels checked in. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He told the squad, now is the time when we turn it on and leave them in the rear view mirror. It won't be easy, but guys, I know we can put them away. Let's see if they can deliver, Kevin.
Here's Beal, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got the lead up to 6 now for the Bronx.
Offensively, guys, it seems like they've turned a corner.
Yeah, much better half since they changed baskets. I mean, They're looking very strong and confident.
Here's Batum. That one wide left. And Neal kicks to Ashik. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
And Michael Carter-Williams gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, I love it. He gets there first, absorbs the contact. Nice play defensively.
No flop there. He took that one right in the chest.
Bronx making a switch here.
They haven't missed a thing down the stretch. The rim must look enormous to them right now.
And they're doing it in the face of intense crunch time defense, making it all the more incredible.
Seattle calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Seattle. Terry comes in for Cephalosha. And a new group getting ready for the Bronx. Carter-Williams, the pass to Terry. And a great assist by Carter-Williams as that one goes in. 10 points for Jason Terry.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, the defense did not look very good there.
Howard kicks to Haywood. Back to Howard. Shot from 12. Good D by Sanders. Here's Terry. A beautiful reverse layup. Now just a 5-point Bronx lead.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Jones kicks to Garcia. Back to Jones. Here's Howard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Look at what Howard has done so far. He's got 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
Oh, they have to be. He's not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, I mean, it's his.
And here's Seattle. And there's the foul that goes on Francisco Garcia. There's 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 15. And it comes off the front of the rim. And he commits the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they this kind of work at the foul line, the lead should be safe.
Now here's Carter-Williams. And it's Anthony again missing.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
Well, it's a wrap, fellas. No way you come back in this one.
Not anymore. Any chance of that happening went out the window a while ago.
Takes it off the glass.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Pass to Smith. And a big-time jam right there.
And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, that's how you close out a game, Steve.
Carter-Williams kicks to Terry. Here's Anthony. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
So both teams changing it up here. And so he hits both. So it's the Bronx picking up the win. Both teams played well, but these guys had the edge.
Yeah, I think so. They were just steak knife sharp. Very on top of their game here.
Well said. Well, that'll do it For Dorisburg, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Spencer Haywood.
I've been rapping for about 17 years, okay? I don't write my stuff anymore. I just kick it from my head, you know what I'm saying? I can do that. No disrespect, but that's how I am.